Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play Hardcore series. And if you guys missed last episode, check it out. This is all the loot that we ended up getting from all the end raiding that we did yesterday. Yes, we got an elytra, but not only did we get one elytra, we got like 6 elytras. So let's go. And we got shulker boxes, so we're finally going to be able to craft up a ton of shulker boxes, and somehow we got a lot of diamonds from it too. But for today's episode, guys, I have something really exciting to announce to you guys. So today's project, I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to build an Enderman farm. So this is going to be one of the farms that I'm actually fairly confident that I can build, and teach you guys on how to build it and everything like that too, because I have built this farm a number of times, and it is just an insane farm, guys. Like, insane farm. But in order to do so, we're going to need a few resources to get started. I might just save you guys the trouble, and unless you guys want to see me gathering up resources, by all means, leave a comment in the comment section below if that's something that you guys want to be able to watch. But for the most part, it's just going to be a ton of leaves. And the reason being is Enderman can't spawn, like, they can't spawn on leaves, and they can't teleport to leaves. Which is perfect, because you want to be able to focus Enderman in a very confined area so you can kill them all. You know what I mean? So we'll get into that today. I'm heading out this direction because I need to go find ourselves a little bit of some leaves, and I'm trying to scout out. I don't know, like, we could just take out all these leaves right here, because we're going to be getting rid of all these trees anyways. So I'm just taking a quick look around here, seeing what we can do, and I think that's probably what we will be doing. I'm just gonna gather up maybe like half a shulker box of just leaves, and then we'll just need a few other little minor bits and pieces for the farm, basically. But yeah, stay tuned, and I'll show you guys exactly how to build all that. If you guys did miss the last episode, definitely catch up on that episode, because it was a really good episode. I'm actually quite proud of that, and as you guys have probably already realized by now, but we're gonna be doing a video every single day for the next week, kind of as a little experiment, if you will, just to see how the channel does if we upload every single day. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go craft ourselves a ton of shulker boxes. We're gonna upgrade a lot of our gear today too, such as like our swords and all that kind of stuff. Like, I want to get like some really good gear, and I'll show you guys a little bit of that process afterwards, because I feel like we've got a lot of like enchanting episodes that you guys could definitely watch me and how I go about enchanting. If you want to go check out like episode like 3 of a hardcore series, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, we definitely do a lot of enchanting and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead. I need to start putting a lot of this stuff away, and we need to start wearing this elytra more often. But we do need to find mending. Sadly, we definitely need to get mending somewhere. Otherwise, having this many elytras is really not going to do anything for us, because we just need mending. So I don't know, can you find mending books out in the End Islands? I'm not 100% sure, but if you guys know the answer, let me know what it is. But yeah, without further ado, guys, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go get a couple pairs of shears, and we're going to go get a ton of leaves, and we're going to get all the materials ready to build this farm, and then we'll do it side by side. Today is going to be mainly the functionality of the farm, so we're just going to get everything working, and then the next episode we're going to make it look really epic. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay guys, I think we have all the materials that we need in order to get this farm done. So let's head on back over towards the end. Oh, also check this out. This is probably one of my favorite parts about the whole base, is being able to actually like fly right up in here and go straight into our storage room. It's actually awesome. I don't know what it is. I absolutely love doing that. But we are gonna head on over towards our end portal, just over here, not too far away from where we're at, which we're gonna have to build like an actual end portal entrance and stuff like that. I'm thinking that we'll probably have to do that here pretty soon. So it should be like right here. Just get up in here. Let's make sure we don't fall to our death. Okay, we should be fine. There's also a lot of stuff that we've yet to explore in here too, so we need to get around to doing that as well. So if we come on down here, we're gonna get going on this Enderman farm, and I'll show you guys exactly how I go about building an Enderman farm, because there are a couple things that you guys should take into consideration and stuff like that before you build an Enderman farm and whatnot. And I'm actually almost thinking like we build it straight from this platform because it is actually kind of perfect for it. It doesn't need to be too low, you know, or anything like that. So what I'm going to do from here is we're going to just dig out as far as possible away from the end island, the main end island. Basically, you don't want to be able to see the end island. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We have a lot of materials, so let's get all of our stuff out here. So we have this and this. This whole shulker chest is basically full of leaves. This should be enough leaves. This is probably huge overkill too, guys. Like, you don't need this many leaves. They're just so easy to farm, and honestly, I needed some anyways. So I'm gonna put this back. We're gonna start just going all the way out. Very, very important. Use leaves as much as possible with this build, because like I said before, Enderman can't spawn on leaves, nor can they even teleport to leaves. So that's what makes this super, super crucial, guys, is you don't want Enderman going all over the place. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do that, and I will see you guys in just a second. Okay, wait, hold on. So before we start building this farm, this is up to you guys. You guys can go all the way down to y equals 0 and start building your farm from there, or you guys can just branch out exactly 3 stacks from here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go down underneath. So we're gonna get all of our leaf blocks and all that fun stuff. There is quite a bit of Enderman here too. So we'll grab whole whack load of leaves. So we have our 3 blocks, and then we'll just bring in a couple extra blocks so we can build a platform down there. Make sure we bring our ender chests. I think we also have some stone in here too that we can grab. So we have stone just so we can kind of build down. And this is probably the scariest part of this entire farm, so just make sure you have rockets in your inventory just in case anything goes wrong. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the water bucket, and we're going to have this go all the way down to y equals 0. And then what we'll do is we'll just get inside the water, and then from here, just be careful. You're going to build all the way down until you hit the very bottom. Just be very, very mindful that you don't accidentally fall off. So you just want to be careful and make sure you know exactly where you're at. And also make sure you obviously don't drown and stuff like that, because we are going all the way down to the void. Yada, yada, yada. So we got that. Just be very careful. Like I said, this is a very anxiety inducing. Okay, we're just gonna go get some air blocks real quick because we are getting down. But we're gonna go all the way down to the very bottom here, down to y equals 0. But then we're gonna also build up 1 more block. So we're gonna go y equals 1, actually. So let's just make sure we get all of our breath. And the reason why we're going to go all the way down to y equals 1 is because we want to be able to put chests down below. You don't need an insane amount of chests unless you want to have tons of ender pearls. But ultimately, for me, I think 3 double chests full of ender pearls is pretty good for this collection system. You just got to be on top of just getting rid of all of the junk and stuff like that. So we'll come all the way down here, and we're just going to continue on down, and then we'll go grab our water bucket and stuff like that afterwards. Okay, we're getting pretty close. Almost. Oof. All right, this is where things get very, very sketchy. Okay, so just gotta be very careful here, and we might just build it. Huh. Okay, we did it. All right, let's go back up. Let's go get some air so we don't drown in here, and we'll also grab our bucket too, I guess, and we'll place the water a little bit off to the side. That way we won't have to worry about not being able to get any oxygen. Let's just get some oxygen through here. Okay. Alright, so now that we're done that, we can get rid of this water. And we have a platform all the way down here. So let's just take the water all the way back down now that we've already taken our bucket. The water's still going to be here. So from here, we'll create ourselves a little bit of a platform. And then we'll check to see where we are. Whoa. Alright, the swimming. We're in swim mode right now, which is kind of cucking us. Alright, so which platform are we on? So we're on y equals 1, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want to be on. We want to be on y equals 1. It's going to eliminate the most amount of spawns So I'm just going to cut ahead. Like I said, from this block right here, we're going to build out 3 full stacks of leaf blocks, which is roughly about 200. And then I'll see you guys from when we get to that stage. All right. Okay guys, now that we've actually built out 3 full stacks over here, something really important, as you guys probably noticed, that we built out over here just a little bit. So if we press F3 plus G, you'll notice that we're right in smack dab in the middle of a chunk, which is very, very important for our spawning platform. So before we get into this farm, I just want to give you guys a little bit of an explanation. This is not my farm. I did not create this farm by any means necessary. This is Nimbob's design. He goes into extreme depth in this, and he's an extremely good he's extremely good at making farms, so you guys should definitely check him out. So all credit goes to him. I'm just going to show you guys exactly how I built this farm. So over here, I'll show you guys a little bit about what we got going on around here. So this is our spawning platform just over here. So it's going to be 4 blocks wide by 11 blocks long. Okay, so you're gonna have 1 block here in the middle, and you go 1 2 3 4 5 blocks on each side. Okay, really, really important from here, we want to enable pack spawning. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab a few more stacks of leaves, maybe a little bit more leaves. I'm not too sure exactly how many leaves we're really gonna need, and we're gonna go out 5 blocks on each side. So we're gonna go 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and we'll go 5 blocks all the way around this thing, and this is what is going to enable pack spawning, which is going to allow even more Endermen to spawn here on this platform, because it basically tricks the game into thinking that Endermen can actually spawn out here, but they can't, and then they'll automatically get put onto this these solid blocks as soon as we get rid of all the torches. Another thing that you may have noticed is we have a 3 by platform right here. So you're gonna go out from here, we're gonna go out 18 blocks all the way back here. So this line right here, this is 18 blocks, okay, away, and then right here is gonna be our kill chamber. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna build 5 by 5 radius going all the way around here, and then I will be right back. Okay, so when all is said and done, you should come up with something that looks just like this. From here, we'll come over here. It looks like we already have Enderman spawning on our shulker boxes. So from here, we're gonna grab some fences, and on each side of this this platform, we're gonna build out 4 fences. So 1 2 1 2 3 4. And what this is gonna do is this is basically just gonna help funnel the Enderman in here without them actually falling off the edges by accident. So once we get over here, we need to go up 1 2 3 blocks. Okay. This is going to basically make it so they fall inside the kill chamber and they can't get out. So we got that. It's basically going to create a little bit of a staircase. Okay, so something just like this. So they're going to come up here, and then they're going to fall right into this kill chamber right here. So we're going to just kind of build out a little bit of an area. Like so. Okay. And then here comes the really tricky part, which we actually need to get rid of this Enderman for, because we're going to have to spawn in an Endermite. And we definitely don't want this Enderman to be kicking around here anywhere. And then we'll set up the storage room and all that kind of fun stuff too. So we're just going to fly away real quick, keeping an eye on our elytra, making sure we don't fall to our death here or anything crazy. So we'll just fly out here. Oh god, there's so many Endermen over here. Okay, that should be far enough just so this Enderman kind of disappears for us. Okay. So now that we're back, we got our platform and all that kind of stuff. You guys may even want to build up a little bit of walls and stuff like that, but ultimately it really shouldn't matter. Okay, so from here we're going to go 1 2 3. Okay, we'll get rid of these blocks right here. So this whole area right here, and with this, so we'll come all the way across. We're going to create a little bit of a box. The actual farm itself is not going to be made out of leaves. We're just utilizing leaves because it's an unspawnable and unteleportable block in the game for Enderman. What we're going to do here is really important too, is we're going to take these spruce trap doors, and this is basically going to trick the Enderman into thinking that they can walk straight up to where our Endermite's going to be. So we'll do that. Like that. Perfect. So they think that they can walk right over here because this looks like a solid block to them. So now what we're going to do is we need to find out how exactly we want to be able to put our Endermite up in here. So we'll create a little bit of a platform. So we want our Endermite to be like right here. So we're going to come up with a solid block that we actually want to keep. And maybe we'll make a little bit of a, like a maintenance staircase on the way up as well. So let's just say we're going to use a lot of blackstone. I'm going to use carpets as well. Okay, and we'll come up here. And let's just say right here is where we want our Endermite to be. If you have it right here, all the Endermen back here should be able to see them. They'll run up here. They won't be able to actually get the Endermite. They'll just fall all the way down. So another really important thing that we're going to have to do is just grab a few more leaf blocks. We need to go up 3 blocks on each side here. 1, 2, and this is just basically going to ensure that the Enderman cannot get to the Endermite at all, because this is like one thing that you really don't want to happen, is you're not going to want the Endermite to basically die. So we'll build up 1 more block. We'll build up another block. Some people use a lot of carpets and stuff like that for this too. And you are able to use carpets too if you want. So maybe for this sake we will actually use the carpets. But the carpets can be a little bit tricky to actually use. So if we have the carpet, okay. And we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're basically going to go all the way around this with carpet because it's going to look nicer than the actual leaf blocks itself, but we still want our Endermite to spawn right here too, right? So we'll get rid of this, get rid of this, and we'll get rid of this. And I'll explain to you guys exactly why we're going to do that. Is once we get the Endermite in here, we don't want him to get away from us. So this is where we're going to spawn in the Endermite. So let's just make sure that we have all of our materials because you don't want to forget anything. So we're going to need our name tag so our Endermite does not disappear on us. We're going to bring a couple Ender Pearls. I'm pretty sure it's only like a 5% chance of an Endermite spawning in. A minecart so we can put the Endermite inside of the minecart. And we're going to need 2 rails. Okay. So as soon as you have all that, maybe we do this. We'll work our way back up here. And then we'll make it look all nice afterwards. Don't worry. Okay. So we need to be kind of quick with this. Let's just grab this. Maybe we'll get really lucky and we'll get one like right away. Obviously, watch your HP. Definitely don't want to die. Come on, Endermite. Let's go. Anytime now. Like I said, it is a 5% chance. So you guys could be doing this for quite some time. And in my opinion, this is probably the hardest part of the entire farm. It's just getting the Endermite to actually spawn for you. It might take a little bit of time, but eventually it will happen. Hopefully. Oh god. Come on. Alright, that's almost 2 full stacks of Ender Pearls. There we go. So we're going to name him, right? And we're going to place down a cart. So now that he's inside the cart, we can get rid of this rail. We're going to get rid of this and this. And we're going to crouch and we're going to go pop. And we're going to just get rid of the rail underneath. So now he's just in here, chilling. So we're going to get rid of all the leaf blocks around him. Because remember, we're going to actually put some carpet around him instead. So we'll get our carpet blocks. Let's come out this way. So we don't accidentally knock him down. We want to be really careful because we want him to be in a very specific area. So we'll just get rid of all this. Okay. He shouldn't be on this block, so we can get rid of that. He's right here. So we'll get rid of this. Nope. That's not the block we want to get rid of. We actually want to get rid of the block that he's on. Okay. Dropping him down. Okay. I'm just going to quickly pillar around here. Okay. And we want to see exactly where he's at. I think that's a perfect position. Right here. Enderman cannot get him from over here. So we'll just come across. And we're just going to put carpet all around him. See if we can get some carpet on top of him. No? Well, that's fine. Enderman won't be able to get to him anyways. We'll be perfectly fine. For whatever way that you guys want to actually design your farm too, we can do other cool things. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is just basically ensuring that no Enderman can basically get up here. Remember, you want to have the 3 high walls over here too, so there's no way an Enderman can get around. So now what we're gonna do, actually we got one more piece of carpet that we forgot to place. It's too bad we can't place any carpets right here because it kind of drives me crazy, but hey, whatever. That's okay. That is okay. All right, so what we can do from here is we'll get rid of these blocks right here, and we're gonna test this thing out just to see if it works. So this whole thing should be working for us. Actually, before we go into this, let's create our kill chamber so we have a means of actually collecting and actually killing these Endermen. So we're gonna grab some hoppers. We already have our polished blackstone. We're gonna need some chests. What else are we gonna need? I think that's pretty much it. So we'll just create a little bit of a area in which we're gonna kill these guys on. So we'll get rid of these blocks right here. So this is basically the kill chamber. And then we'll just get rid of this block right here. And we'll start placing down our chests, because this is where the hoppers are going to go, right? Just be very careful when you're shifting on chests, especially on chests, because I don't know whether or not chests are crouchable. You know, just like if you're crouch walking on some stairs, you can actually fall off. So just be very, very careful of that. And we'll do something like this, okay? So now that we have this in place, we'll create a little bit of a thing going across here. And I've got a little bit of a data pack so you guys can see where my hoppers are going into. So you want to make sure that they're actually going into the chests. If you guys are not using the same data pack that I have, an easy way of seeing where your hoppers are going is just underneath. You can kind of see this little doodad right here is going into this block. So just be mindful of that. And then we'll put slabs on top. And maybe we'll go back one more for slabs. And then we'll create a little bit of a kill chamber here. We're going to have to replace that leaf block back there. That's okay. I just wanted to make this thing look kind of nice. So we'll do something like this. Ooh. Nothing gives you more chills than actually building something like this in hardcore, I tell you. I really don't want to fall into the void. Falling into the void is hard, like scary enough, but like falling into the void and knowing that you're playing hardcore is even worse. Because not only do you lose your gear, no, you lose your world. So, yeah. Bear with me. Obviously, it's not a fun time. Okay, and then we'll put slabs going across. See, notice how we go down a block inside of here? Perfect. So now we can go all the way around here just to kind of make this area look nice. And then we'll actually turn this whole thing on, and we'll see just how many spawns we can get. It should be kind of crazy. I have built this farm a few times before, and it is pretty wild how many spawns you get. That's probably why I've made it so many times. So, one really important thing to know is we don't want to get hit by the Enderman too. So we're just going to do something like this, right? So this should protect us fully. We shouldn't get hit by any of the Endermen, which means that we'll have to kind of do a little bit of MacGyvering right here because we can't actually have a full block above here. And then we'll make this place look nice afterwards. So we don't really, can I place that like that? Oh, we're geniuses. Perfect. All right, cool. So now that we're in here, they shouldn't be able to attack us, all that type of stuff. So one last thing that we need to do is 1 block, 2 block right here, because you don't want any Endermen actually coming towards you like this. So once we're in here and you can't jump, no Enderman will be able to get to you. So that's extremely important. So maybe we'll build out 1 more block just so we have enough space to kind of work with. So then we'll go up a couple more blocks. You're going to need to put leaf blocks on here, or whatever block that you guys are going to use. Actually, these are upside down slabs, so we should be okay in theory. So maybe we'll just trust that. Okay, so we got our kill chamber in here. So we're going to go around here. And we're actually going to remove the torches from the farm, and we're going to see just how many spawns we can get. We'll just quickly double check to make sure everything's looking good. So remember, we're going to need 1 more block right there. So they'll come up here. They think they can get up to here, but there's no way they can go anywhere. Okay, so your next step is you're going to remove these torches. So one thing you need to consider and make sure that you know is that once you get rid of these torches, this is an active farm, so just be very, very careful because there's going to be a lot of Endermen spawning in here. So you're going to not want to be around here for very long. Okay, on our way back, we're going to get rid of this just so they can't come around. You can already hear them spawning in. And you notice how they're all like jumping inside of here and stuff like that. Let's see if we can try and get a look at this. So this is the Enderman farm. That's basically how you guys build this thing. I want to see if we can kill these guys real quick, just so you guys can just see how many levels we can get from this. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our sound for hostile creatures all the way off, because this is a very, very loud farm. And let's just see, like, we're level 9 right now. Let's see what we can get for levels real quick. Let's see. Oh, our slab is kind of messing up the levels right now. Wait, hold on. Let's just do that. They still shouldn't be able to get at us. It will be fine. So this is one of my favorite farms. It's got the most amount of experience that you'll ever get from any farm, I honestly think. Besides the gold farm, but the gold farm was nerfed really hard. In my opinion, this is the best XP farm in the game. So there you guys have it. Super, super straightforward farm. Hopefully you guys were able to follow along. I tried to make it as plain and simple as and easy for you guys to kind of see exactly what this farm is capable of. And let me just show you guys this. So we have knockback 2, unbreaking 3, smite 5, mending, fire aspect, looting 3, sweeping edge. And this sword is not even able to kill all the Endermen that are coming inside of here. And we're almost up to level 30 right now, and it's been like a minute. So this farm is extremely powerful, and you guys should 100% definitely make this farm in your guys' world. It is the best farm, in my opinion, that you can possibly make. Plus, not to mention the sheer amount of ender pearls that you guys will be getting from this. So we're already at level 30. We're here for like maybe 3 seconds. This is also another reason exactly why you guys want to make sure that you are building a roof above your head, just to make sure that they are not able to get to you. And looks like we will have to put some leaf blocks up there too. I didn't think that they were going to be able to spawn up there, but it looks like they can. But that is all the time that we have for today, guys. Hopefully this was a really cool thing for you guys to kind of follow around and kind of see exactly how I build an Enderman farm, my favorite Enderman farm. Like the video if you guys thought this was helpful. Subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.